All right, let's be real. Offices can feel kind of dull sometimes, right? A little gray, a little lifeless. But what if I told you that adding just a tiny plant to your desk can boost your mood, freshen up the air, and make your workspace feel way more inviting? Now, I know what you're thinking. I don't have the space for a big fancy plant. No worries. Today we're talking about 12 of the best office desk plants that don't take up space but still make a big impact. Whether you've got a tiny cubicle or just a cramped desk at home, these plants will fit right in. Literally. So if you want to add a little life to your workspace without turning it into a jungle, stick around. This one's for you. All right, first up, we've got the Chinese money plant. This little guy is the definition of small but mighty. Look at these leaves, almost like little green pancakes. Not only does it look cool, but some folks say it brings good luck and prosperity. And hey, who doesn't want a little extra good fortune at work? It's super low maintenance too. Just a little water once a week and a spot with some indirect sunlight and you're golden. Plus, it's compact. Whether you've got a big desk or just a tiny corner, this plant fits right in without hogging space. And the best part? It grows little baby plants so you can share the green vibes with your coworkers. Instant office favorite. So if you want a stylish, easy care plant that doesn't take up space, the Chinese money plant is a total win. Next up, we've got the Heartleaf Philodendron. And let me tell you, this plant is like the chill co-worker of the plant world. Super easygoing, looks great, and never causes any problems. Look at these leaves. Dark green, glossy, and shaped like little hearts. It's basically giving your desk a love letter every day. And here's the cool part. It grows long, trailing. Vines, but you can keep it trimmed if you want to keep things tidy. Or just let it do its thing and vibe out. Taking care of this one? Ridiculously easy. A little water once a week, indirect light, and it'll be happy. Forget about it for a bit? No problem. It forgives you. Since it doesn't take up much space, you can keep it on your desk or even let it hang from a little shelf. Either way, it adds a touch of green without getting in your way. So, if you want a low-maintenance, stylish plant that loves to hang out, literally, the Heartleaf Philodendron is the one. All right, let's talk about the ultimate low-maintenance desk plant, succulents. If you can keep a phone charged, you can keep one of these alive. Seriously. Look at these little guys. So many shapes, colors, and styles. Whether you like spiky, smooth, or rosette-shaped, there's a succulent for you. The best part? They barely need water. Like once every 2 weeks, maybe less. Basically, they thrive on neglect, perfect for busy or forgetful plant parents. And since they're super compact, you can fit a bunch without taking up valuable workspace. Got a tiny desk? No problem. Just stack them up or keep one in the corner. Bonus? Some succulents change colors with sunlight. So if you've got a sunny window, you might see some cool transformations. So, if you want a tiny, stylish, and practically indestructible plant, grab yourself a succulent. Next up, we've got the spider plant. Don't worry, it doesn't actually attract spiders. But it does bring a fresh, lively vibe to your workspace. Look at these leaves, long, curvy, and just kind of wild. They add a little movement to your desk, which is way better than staring at a stack of emails all day. It's super low maintenance. Just give it a little water once a week, and it can handle almost any light situation, bright, indirect, or even that weird office lighting. Not much space? No worries. You can keep it on your desk or even hang it up to keep things clutter-free. And the coolest part? This plant makes baby plants. Little offshoots you can clip and share with friends. It's like the gift that keeps on giving. So if you want a tough, air-purifying plant that's easy to care for and looks awesome, the spider plant is a solid choice. All right, let's add some color to your workspace. Meet the African violet, a little plant with big personality. It's perfect if you want something other than just green on your desk. Check this out. Rich purple petals, velvety green leaves, and it blooms year-round if you treat it right. That's some serious desk eye candy. Now here's the trick. Water it from the bottom so the leaves stay dry. Just set the pot in a little dish of water for a few minutes, and you're good to go. It loves bright, indirect light, so if you've got a window nearby, perfect. But even if you don't, a small desk lamp works just fine. And the best part? It keeps blooming over and over so your desk never looks boring. Feels kind of rewarding, doesn't it? All right, if you want a plant that literally shows love, meet the sweet heart plant. Look at that leaf. It's shaped like a heart. Perfect for adding a little charm to your desk. Now, this isn't just for looks. This plant is a type of succulent, which means it's tough as nails and barely needs any attention. The leaf is thick, kind of rubbery, and holds water like a champ. So yeah, you can totally forget to water it for a couple of weeks, and it'll be just fine. Another win? It's super compact, so even if your desk is packed, this little guy fits anywhere. No messy vines or big leaves in the way. So if you want a low-maintenance, space-saving plant that gives your desk some personality, the sweetheart plant is a solid pick. All right, this one's for the style lovers. Meet the string of pearls. It's got these tiny, round leaves that look just like a string of little green beads. Fancy, right? It's super unique and adds a cool, flowing look to your space. Whether it's on a desk, shelf, or even hanging, this plant knows how to bring the vibe. Now, don't drown it. This is a succulent, so it only needs water every couple of weeks. Keep the soil on the dry side, and it'll stay happy. And here's the best part. It doesn't need desk space. Just hang it up and boom. Your office looks 10 times cooler. No clutter required. So, if you want a low-maintenance, space-saving plant that adds some serious style, the string of pearls is the way to go. All right, next up, we've got the Boston Fern, a plant that's like a tiny air purifier with style. It's lush, it's green, and it brings a fresh, natural vibe to your desk. Look at these feathery leaves. They add some nice texture to your space. Plus, they pull toxins from the air, so you're breathing a little cleaner while working. Now, ferns love humidity, so a quick mist every now and then keeps it happy. No fancy care required. Just keep the soil moist and give it some indirect light. And the best part? It doesn't hog desk space. Stick it on a shelf, a small stand, or even a hanging planter, and it'll thrive without getting in your way. So, if you want a compact, air-purifying plant that's easy on the eyes, the Boston Fern is a solid choice. All right, if you want a plant that adds a little elegance to your desk without taking up much space, check out English ivy. It's classy, easy to grow, and looks great in any setup. Look at these tiny, star-shaped leaves. Super aesthetic, right? Plus, it's a natural air purifier, so you're breathing fresher air while you work. The cool part? You can train it to climb up a small trellis, let it trail down a shelf, or just keep it trimmed and compact. Totally up to you. It doesn't demand much, just bright, indirect light and water when the soil feels dry. Super low maintenance, but makes your desk look high-end. So if you want a versatile, space-saving plant that's both easy to care for and stylish, English ivy is a great pick. All right, if you're looking to add a touch of class to your desk, say hello to the Moth Orchid. It's elegant, low maintenance, and those flowers, they last for months. Look at these blooms, absolutely stunning. And the best part? They don't take up much space, so even in a tiny workspace, you can have a little luxury. Orchids may look fancy, but they're not fussy. Just water once a week. Make sure the pot drains well, and keep it in indirect light. It's perfect for a desk because it stays compact, upright, and doesn't spread out like some leafy plants. Minimal effort, maximum style. So if you want a sophisticated, space-saving plant that actually flowers for months, the Moth Orchid is a no-brainer. All right, If you want a desk plant that pops, check out the purple heart plant. This thing has bold, purple leaves that instantly make your workspace look more interesting. Look at that color, not your typical green. And the cool thing? The more indirect sunlight it gets, the deeper the purple becomes. Super easy to care for. Just water it when the soil feels dry. It's pretty drought tolerant, so if you forget for a few days, it's all good. And because it stays compact and upright, it won't take over your desk. Perfect for small spaces, but still adds a ton of personality. So if you want something unique, vibrant, and super easy to care for, the purple heart plant is a winner. All right, last but definitely not least, we've got the oyster plant. If you want something small, vibrant, and ridiculously easy to care for, this is the one. Check out those colors. Green on top, purple underneath. It's like having two plants in one. Plus, it's super compact, so it won't crowd your desk. This one thrives on low effort. Just water it once a week, and it can handle low to bright. Light. Basically, it'll grow anywhere. It's small, but makes a big visual impact. And bonus, it's great at purifying the air, so your workspace stays fresh. So if you want a colorful, low-maintenance, space-saving plant, the oyster plant is a solid pick. All right, there you have it. 12 amazing desk plants that don't take up much space, but still add life and color to your workspace. Whether you want something bold, low maintenance, or just plain cool looking, there's a plant on this list for you. Got a favorite? Drop it in the comments. And if you've got an office plant hack or a go-to favorite I missed, let me know. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share if you found this helpful. More cool plant tips coming soon. See you next time.